Okay, let's hope this works. I am doing the Tumblr accent challenge, and you lucky people get to hear me do it twice because I am from a tiny little place in the middle of nowhere, and I have two different accents depending on who I'm having a conversation with around town. So, here we go. Your name and username. My name is Allie. My username is I can stop whenever I want. I am from Hickville, Oklahoma, which is a tiny little town in the middle of nowhere with exactly one stoplight, population about 800 people. Pronounce the following words: ant, roof, route, theater, iron, salmon, caramel, fire, water, New Orleans, pecan, both, again, probably, Alabama, lawyer, coupon, mayonnaise, pajamas, cot, naturally, aluminum, jif, tumbler, crackerjack, doorknob, envelope, G-poi. What is it called when you throw toilet paper on a house? It's called TPing. We don't do that. You get in trouble. What is a bubbly carbonated drink called? It's Coke. What flavor would you like? What do you call gym shoes? They're tennis shoes. What do you call your grandparents? I have a grandma and a grandpa. What do you call the wheeled contraption which you carry groceries in at the supermarket? It's called a cart, and it was invented in Oklahoma. What is the thing you change the TV channel with? It's a remote. Choose a book and read a passage from it. This is In Fury Born by David Weber. It's an awesome book. He's an awesome writer. They do all kinds of sci-fi futuristic military stuff, which is awesome. Alicia DeVries howled and lurched to her feet, pounding her head with clenched, bloody fists. She staggered, writhing in her agony, rebounding from the uncaring battle steel of a bulkhead. She went back to her knees, beating her face against the padded deck sole in a blind, demented fury, and chaos raged behind her eyes. The blood-red ferocity of her madness shuddered as Tisiphone drove into it, and thunderbolts of raw, unfocused power flayed the fury with spikes of agony she had never been meant to know. Fury opposed fury, clawing and gouging, and there was no mercy in Alicia. She lashed out, frantic to kill, to destroy, to avenge all her loss and torment and betrayal and suffering, even if she must drown in the universe of blood, and Tisiphone screamed in soundless pain under an avalanche of hate. She could not reply in kind. She would not. She had said she was more skilled to wound than heal, and it was true, but this time she would heal or perish herself. She refused to strike back. She absorbed the killing blows without repose, and drove into a tortured sliver of her being towards the wound in Alicia's mind, the bleeding hole to hell that had filled Alicia with madness. She touched it, only for an instant, and staggered as she was hurled away. Bits and pieces of her own being were ripped from her, added to the holocaust reaching to consume her, and she clawed her way back into its teeth. Somewhere behind it she heard the sobbing of a little girl, a mortal girl, alone and terrified in hell-spawn darkness, and groped blindly for her hand. Do I think I have an accent? Yes, but not nearly as bad a one as you're going to hear in just a minute. Be a wizard or a vampire? If you'd have asked 14-year-old me, it would have been a vampire because I was obsessed with the Anne Rice vampires, and Lostock was the hottest thing that ever lived. But wizards are way cooler. They can do magic. Do you know anyone on Tumblr in real life? Yes! My husband, Banip, is on here. You'll get to see his video if you go look at his page. And end my audio post by saying any 3 words you want. Don't even blink. Okay, I'm done.